half a fro, but tired of living day to day. No more living check to check. T3 looking full effect. I mean what you expect. We passing all the texts. We signing all the checks. I'm tired of these haters. I'm tired of these schemers. Keep asking me for favors. I'm tired of these bills. Let divas keep it real. If you going through the struggle, then I know just how you feel. I'm tired as hell for real. I'm trying to reach a meal. I'm on the constant.
All right, this is the Graveyard Cowboy. I'm here at ATL Web Radio like I am every Thursday, 9 p.m. to midnight with my co-host Kareem Jamal, hip-hop entrepreneur of BLD Films. And we have Trio Set in the house tonight. They're going to come on for an interview. And we're also going to have a ticket giveaway. And I feel my phone ringing now. We got the phones at the call center jumping off the hook, but we're not gonna have the boys on air for about another half hour. First, I'm gonna give you a little news. Again, this is the Graveyard Cowboy. You can check out my website at thegraveyardcowboy.com. And we are sponsored by Immortal Magic, which is an online jewelry store. You can go to immortalmagic.com and you can buy all sorts of stuff, and it's delivered in 2 or 3 days, real cheap, kind of like an Amazon with the good stuff. immortalmagic.com. I'm the Graveyard Cowboy. The news today I found interesting. Of course, there's the usual stuff in the news today. People all quibbling about Obamacare, et cetera. Some of the interesting news I saw, and this may touch on something for hip-hop fans, is the Pope. The Pope is supposedly wanted by the Italian mafia. You got 2 different mob groups in Italy right now, and they got it in for Pope Francis, insiders say, because Pope Francis is trying to change some of the Vatican Bank, kind of being a reformer. It sounds like he's trying to actually be an honest, fair man and get rid of corruption in the church, which is good. But of course the mob don't like that. And of course what I'm thinking about is, as far as hip-hop stuff, is Jay-Z. And I say this again, and people think it's cliche, or I'm making something out of nothing, but he did have an album. He said, "Watch the Throne," and he had a first track. It was all about Rome and Greece and the people taken over from the establishment. And he says, "Watch the throne," using this kind of archaic language, which of old the throne meant the throne of St. Peter, and Jay-Z says, "Watch the throne." And since Jay-Z said, "Watch the throne," if he did say that, I mean, obviously he titled his album that, but after the album was released, number one, the Pope resigned, which is extremely rare in the history of humanity for a Pope just to resign. So Jay-Z says, "Watch the Throne," talks about Rome getting destroyed by Greece, and the Pope resigns, and now a new Pope comes on and tries to change things, and you have the mob coming after him, and then you have the Watch the Throne. The first track, "No Church in the Wild," had a video where there were riots, and it was filmed as if it was over there in Europe. And I just think it's an obvious correlation that he had inside information, but people sometimes just think I'm maybe making something out of nothing, or they may take it too seriously, but you know, it's just interesting. I've been watching The Throne, and there's been some changes at The Throne, and the change now is apparently the Italian mafia is looking to kill Pope Francis, and the positive side of that is it really sounds like Pope Francis is trying to do some good things. Of course, the Catholic Church says we're not worried about it. This is just the usual stuff. But insiders say, you know, he has certainly pissed some people off. And again, I am the Graveyard Cowboy. I'm here every Thursday night. We're going to interview Trio Set and hear about them, and we're going to talk too about the Black Music Awards, because the Black Music Awards are happening December 1st here in Atlanta, the legendary event. First time we've had an Atlanta chapter of the Black Music Awards, and we interviewed the chairwoman president of the Black Music Awards here in Atlanta last Thursday. Hopefully she's going to come back by the studio again tonight. And I'm the Graveyard Cowboy, and we're just going to play a little bit of music, and then we'll come back, a little more news, and then we'll talk to trio set.
Yo. Yeah, I'm on the way. Yeah, I had to pick up the new car. Alright. Hey, I'll be there in a minute. Hey, you dressed?
She had on purple panties, blue bikinis. Yeah, and we were cruising in my Lamborghini. Yeah, she had on purple panties, blue bikinis. Yeah, and we were cruising in my Lamborghini. Cruising in my Lamborghini. She had on purple panties, blue bikinis. Yeah, we came cruising in my Lamborghini. Yeah, she had on purple panties, blue bikinis. Yeah, and we were cruising in my Lamborghini.
Cruising in my Lambo.
I pull up, shawty came out the house with a brown and panties with a jacket that's her outfit. Her heels fly, they real high. She is too, she still fly. My ride new, her shoes on. She loves to say she wanna take her top off. My car's on, her toes too. R. Kelly on, I'm bumping that old school. She's so super bad, my motor's so super fast. Her feet up on the dash, I'm going super fast. She's so relaxed, my window's black. Her legs wide open, can they see her while she's laying in her purple panties, blue bikinis? Yeah, and we were cruising in my Lamborghini. Yeah, she had on purple panties, blue bikinis. Yeah, and we were cruising in my Lamborghini. Cruising in my Lamborghini. She had on purple panties, blue bikinis. Yeah, and we were cruising in my Lamborghini. Yeah, she had on purple panties, blue bikinis. Yeah, and we were cruising in my Lamborghini.
Cruising in my Lambo.
My tank full, and I'm young. Her eyes thin, she wants some. She on one, stars out. What if she thinking we can do it on the car now? I know she wanna play, it's written all on her face. What's in them purple bottles? Girl, I sure wanna taste. Pull up and open the door, home that new Aventador door. We park somewhere, now she lays over it, and I'm kissing on her purple panties, blue bikinis. Yeah, we came cruising in my Lamborghini. Yeah, she had on purple panties, blue bikinis. Yeah, we were cruising in my Lamborghini. Cruising in my Lamborghini. She had on purple panties, blue bikinis. Yeah, we came cruising in my Lamborghini. Yeah, she had on purple panties, blue bikinis. Yeah, we were cruising in my Lamborghini. Shawty looks so good. She say she wanna do it in my ride. Looks so good in my ride, but she would do it in my ride. So good. She say she wanna do it in my ride. Looks so good in my ride, but she would do it in my ride. So good. So sexy, I just let her get a ride on. Looks so sexy in my ride, I just might buy one. So sexy, I just let her get a ride on. Looks so sexy in my ride, I just might buy one. She had on purple panties, blue bikinis. Yeah, and we were cruising in my Lamborghini. Yeah, she had on purple panties, blue bikinis. Yeah, and we were cruising in my Lamborghini. Cruising in my Lamborghini. She had on purple panties, blue bikinis. Yeah, we were cruising in my Lamborghini. Yeah, she had on purple panties, blue bikinis. Yeah, and we were cruising in my Lamborghini.
Cruising in my Lambo.
It's Ronnie and Bobby. When the heat is on, we burn hotter than fire. Even when
side and take his motherfucking head from his shoulders. This is bedlam, mayhem, chaos. Competition ceases, Seckle already they lost. Thinking they boss like the triple C CEO. Fuck them WDOAASAPUCB ho. VU and BOG, that's why the fuck they ducking me. Dude, why not deal with the fuckery? We bucking G. The ghetto red, how do you him the care? Play pussy and let top back shots in the air. Motherfucker beware. I retire on.
Yeah. You know what it is? It's your boy, man. I'm here in the building. The Graveyard Cowboy Show. I'm here with my favorite white boy himself, man. The wildest of the wild man, Graveyard Cowboy. Make sure y'all stay tuned in every week from 9 to 11 on Thursday nights, and y'all can catch us, man. But you know what I'm here for, to give you the news and the gossip. Today I got about 4 or 5 good news stories for y'all. Might make you laugh or might make you say, people is motherfucking crazy out here these days. This first news story is about a black woman. You know she had to be black with a story like this. She called the police because McDonald's ran out of chicken nuggets. So she called the police. Yo, check it out.
Emergency call for help or a waste of time. A fast food customer this morning now is defending her decision to call 911 after her McDonald's ran out of McNuggets. Police arrested this woman, Latricia Goodman, and charged her with misusing 911 after she called 3 times to report McDonald's was out of chicken McNuggets and wouldn't give her a refund. Officers say Goodman told a 911 operator the situation was an emergency and that the restaurant's employees wanted to give her another menu item instead of a refund. Now Goodman's speaking out. She says there is more to the story.
And if I would have handled matters in my own hand, then I would have been in trouble, which I wanted to handle matters in my own hand.
What did you want to do?
I wanted to jump across that counter, but I understand it's not her fault. She's just doing her job. And so that's why I was young. She wouldn't give me my money back. That's why I was a young lady and called the police.
3 times. Goodman says she was calling to report theft, not to complain about McNuggets or lack thereof. McDonald's has released a statement saying when an order cannot be filled, the customer should be offered a refund or alternative menu items, and it regrets that didn't happen in this case.
That's because these chicks that work at McDonald's,
Emergency call for help or a waste.
They think they own the spot. Nah, I'm just joking. Yo, this next story though, this proves why we shouldn't have the government's in our business. Like my little daughter, she said, "Daddy, you know, if you beat me, is a number that the school gives them to call, and that they can call the peoples on the parents now if the parents beat them." But this story, when you hear this story about the 7-year-old taking his grandmother's car, then you understand why some kids need their ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? Let's check it out. Because I know I beat
trial lawyers, greedy insurers, status quo politicians, hijacking healthcare to protect.
Excuse me. Let's get into it.
Latarian Milton is not your typical 7-year-old. Few his age have ever driven an SUV up and down several busy streets. It all started at his mother's townhouse. Latarian says he took the car keys and hopped into his grandmother's Dodge Durango.
When I came through the back door, I looked on the counter, my keys were gone.
I took my grandma car because I got mad at my mom, and then I saw him and had my friend come in, and he smoked with cigarettes.
He started the vehicle and put it into gear.
I yanked the thing.
And off they went. 2 7-year-olds alone on the road. Latarian drove several miles through Lake Park and Palm Beach Gardens.
We got the one call that I told you about of a driver in the vehicle who looked too short to be able to see over the steering wheel.
Along the way, he ran over 2 mailboxes, hit 2 parked cars in a Costco parking lot, and struck 2 moving cars near Walmart.
I want to do it because it's fun. It's fun to do bad things, to drive into a car.
So did you know that you could perhaps kill somebody?
Yes, but I wanted to do horror stuff with my friend.
It all ended on Investment Lane and Consumer Drive. That's where Latarian hit the curb and sideswiped the sign. The SUV took most of the beating, snapping off one of his axles and wheels. A grandmother's rage.
I want to whip his behind. That's what I want to do right now. If I thought they wouldn't take me to jail, I'd whip his behind right now.
You don't think he should be punished for all of this?
Just a little bit, no video games for a whole weekend.
And one unusual story for police.
Are you sorry? You understand that now your grandma's going to have to pay to have those cars fixed because you hit those cars.
Can my mom help her?
Can his mom help her? The mom wasn't helping because she ain't whooped this nigga little ass, man. You heard what he said? He said, I did it because I wanted to do hood rat things with my friends. This boy is only 7 years old, man. And the grandmother car, the whole front fender, she had a Ram truck. He ripped the whole front fender off and the whole right tire and wheel, everything. The whole tire and the shit that the tire hook up. I don't know the name of it, but he ripped that shit off. What city? That city, I believe that was Memphis, if I'm not mistaken. I didn't catch the city, but whatever city, whoop his motherfucking ass, man. That's what you need to do. Now this next story is gonna trip you. I really didn't listen to it first, so if it's weird or if it's corny, pardon me. I just read the headline before. I usually check them out first, but I didn't check this one out. It says, "Man gets penis stuck in steel pipe, and the fireman was called." I wonder if he is black or white. Which I think. If you ask me, I believe this was.
Hell nah! Oh my God! A UK man got his penis stuck in a steel pipe! A steel pipe! Now the dude is 40 years old. It took 7 firefighters and a metal grinder to get this pipe off this man's penis. It took about 30 minutes. Now the man wouldn't say how he got his penis stuck inside this pipe. You know, a metal pipe. A pipe, you see that hole? A pipe like this. Well, I don't know if that hole was that small, but it probably was. How in the hell, what was you thinking? What was you doing to put your penis inside a pipe? And no, I am not making this story up. If you don't believe me, I want you to check out this story. It's true. Some man in UK actually put his penis inside the pipe.
Wow. What up, Von G? How you doing, brother? I'm doing the news and gossip, brother. Hey, listen. I don't see how in the world a man can get his penis stuck in a steel pipe. Maybe he was making love to the pipe and it got stuck. Or maybe he woke up. The camera on. Maybe he woke up and the pipe was on. Yo, you interrupted my set, brother. Don't be ghetto, man. He's gonna interview y'all in 5 minutes. But yo, the next story, you gotta excuse my friend. He's from Conyers. The next story, is about. Yo, Robert, I'm gonna call you right back. I'm on the air. Yo, the next story is about a lawyer biting his client, I believe.
Another Action News 5 exclusive. One day after we first reported about a Memphis attorney who bit off part of a man's nose, we now have the pictures that document that incident. Good evening, I'm Joe Birch.
I'm Ursula Madden, Action News 5's Janice Birch is live for the story you saw first on 5. Janice.
Well, the restaurant behind me, Dish, is where it happened, and the man released the pictures to me that show the damage, the man who had his nose bitten off. But I want to warn you, these pictures are graphic. This is what Greg Herbers looked like before part of his nose was bitten off. These exclusive pictures show how he looked the next day after medical treatment. He has stitches and his left nostril is missing. Herbers, a hairstylist, filed a lawsuit against attorney Mark Lambert, the man he says bit part of his nose off.
This isn't a money-making venture for my client. This is to give him back what Mr. Lambert's violent act has taken away from him.
It all happened in June at Dish Restaurant and Bar at Cooper and Young. Herbert says he wanted to use the restroom, but Lambert was at the urinal and 2 men were in the only stall, but they were not using the toilet.
He asked them to leave so he could use the restroom, and at that point in time, Lambert, who's at the urinal, simply started yelling obscenities and came back and attacked my client, and then ran first from the scene.
Lambert told me by phone that Herbers attacked him for no reason, and he bit his nose off in self-defense. Herber's attorney says he came to him a few days after the attack, but the lawsuit wasn't filed until months later because Herbers didn't know Lambert, and Lambert had hired an attorney who wouldn't reveal his identity.
So that took a few months. that we found him.
Herbert's attorney, Mark Benfield, says nose biting is a new thing for him.
I don't know that I've ever even heard of anybody biting a nose off. The closest that I've ever heard of anything like that happening was when Mike Tyson bit Vander Holyfield's ear off.
Benfield says this is his first biting case. Now, Greg Herbers is asking for money from Lambert because he says he needs plastic surgery to repair the damage on his nose. Herbers will not do an interview on the advice of his attorney. Live at Cooper and Young, Janice Birch, Action News 5.
Yeah, you got a part of my man, like I said, he's from Conyers. He said nobody gave him nothing. Hey, yo, brand new news into it. You know the homeboy who we just discussed, the 7-year-old? As I'm looking, I see he's in the news again. So I don't know what this one is about. I just found this out. It just says his name was Latarian Milton. It says Latarian Milton strikes again. Let's see what he did.
There are new problems for the 7-year-old who stole his grandmother's SUV and went on a dangerous joyride. His latest
he need his ass whooped. Just by hearing that so far, I know already with this story, he needs his ass whooped. So parents, beat your kids. Latarian
incident took place in a popular discount store and has landed him in a West Palm Beach hospital. Ted White joins us live with this story. Ted?
The incident happened when the 7-year-old directed his anger towards his grandmother. In the end, authorities felt it was enough to bring him in for a mental evaluation. Latarian Milton exposed. We've seen him as a playful and happy 7-year-old. At other times, he's apologetic.
I'm sorry what I did to my grandma's truck, and I'm sorry what I did to all you people in the hospital. And I love you, and I hope you be impressed.
But then there's his wild side.
Can I leave now?
Especially after he stole his grandmother's SUV 2 weeks ago. Along the way, he hit 4 cars and ran over 2 mailboxes before crashing into a curb inside.
I want to do it because it's fun. It's fun to do bad things.
But on Monday, Latarian took his bad boy image to a new level inside this Lake Park Walmart. The problem began when Latarian asked his grandmother to buy him some chicken wings. She said no. He got mad, walked over, and ordered them anyway. When his grandmother confronted him about it, Latarian snapped.
They started hitting me. They started hitting me in front of the whole Walmart, and everyone in there was upset. In my stomach, in my legs, wherever he could reach me, that's where he hit me.
By late afternoon, Riviera Beach police picked up Latarian from home and took him to the hospital for a mental evaluation.
And I know what causes this behavior because all he's ever seen was his parents do physical, abusive, and verbal things. And I don't want him to continue in this direction, so I'm doing the best I can to get him the help.
Nikita Stratford worries about what will happen once Latarian is released. She's trying to get her SUV repaired and at the same time keep her rental car out of harm's way.
But when I first got the rental, let me take this for a spin. And so now I just sleep with the keys, I lock them up.
Latarian could be released after 72 hours. She hopes health officials can diagnose the problem and help him get the proper kind of help. Ted White, WPBF.
Well, if you ask me, I don't think he's crazy. I think he's a little loose. I just think he needs some good old tough love. Like, certain shit you get a beat, the other shit you get ass whooping. He needs the extension cord pulled out. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you get the belt, other times you get the extension. This is a extension cord moment. You hit your grandmother. I don't give a fuck how crazy you is or how young. Nah, that don't fly, man. This last story before we sign out, man, I'm gonna let you guess the ethnicity of this woman. She was stopped at her prom because her dress, she couldn't go to her high school prom. She got refused at the door because her dress was too skimpy. I thought that was the whole purpose of the prom. I know all the girls that was at my prom had skimpy dresses on. But let's check it out. I went to Malcolm X Shabazz though. Maybe that's why.
I actually like the dress. Everybody else liked my dress.
We asked 17-year-old Marsha Taylor to model the custom-made dress she tried to wear to her senior prom.
She shook her head. She was like, "You're not getting in this prom." And we're arguing back and forth because I want to know why I can't get into my prom.
Madison High's prom took place at the Sugarland Marriott, but Taylor only got so far as a lobby, where a friend snapped these photos. When she tried to enter the ballroom, a sponsor stopped her. She was told her dress violated a school dress code.
Your friends tried to wrap the dress around
Yes, sir.
you.
They tried to actually wrap the dress around me like this and pin it up. And she told me I'm still not getting in because I didn't have any undergarments on.
What did you think of that?
I asked her what's her problem because I had some on.
At that point, Marsha Taylor says she was furious. After all, this was her senior prom. She argued if she couldn't get in, then she wanted her money back. She says things got so bad that at some point, someone called the police.
And so your only prom picture, really?
Yes, is in handcuffs.
Madison High's principal says the dress was inappropriate.
It was revealing in such a way that it would not be appropriate for a prom.
They didn't give me any options but to go to jail or go home.
Marsha Taylor says she still loves her prom dress, even though in the end, it cost her dearly. In Southeast Houston, Wendell Edwards, 11 News.
Now that will only happen in Houston, Texas. To describe the dress. Excuse me, I'm thinking this. To describe the dress, it came up past her knees, damn near to her thighs. It had a penguin thing in the back. Then it cut off at her stomach. Nothing was on her stomach all the way up to a bra. So it was like a bra and a strap and a skirt. No go for the senior prom. You found out on the Graveyard Cowboy show. But yo, I'm signing out. You know we ghetto, man. This is the ethnic part of the Graveyard Cowboy show. But you know we ghetto, man. We just in the building. We love coming through. Make sure y'all tune in every Thursday from 9 to 11. Check us out, man. It's your boys. Ow.
I'ma say, alright, I got it. Yeah, I got it. She the baddest in here and she know. Her body like Miss Porter and her brain like Keisha Cole. She dancing like a stripper, baby, can I be your pole? Swing her hair from left to right and I can't take no more. And then she drop it low, drop it low, girl, drop it, and then she drop it low, drop it low, girl, drop it, and then she drop it low, drop it low, girl, drop it, and then she drop it low, drop it low, girl, drop it, and then she drop it low.
Come and drop it low, girl, pause, bring it up slow, girl, come and be my show, girl, that don't make you no hoe, girl, that just makes you a pro, girl, come and live in my zone, world, I bet I can make your toes, girl, if you make me forget about my own, girl, you dancing like a stripper, so I'ma be your tipper, we faded, no clippers, put my wood in your chipper, she poppin', no pimples, her ass cheek got dimples, we do it in the back of the window, ride this dick to the instrumental, hey girl, I know you heard about me, this, that, and the third about me, I bet I can make you spread the word about me, cause a lot of bitches feelings get hurt about me, I know they told you that this dick don't plow, make a gay bitch straight, he make a straight bitch gay, I bet they told you that this dick don't plow, make a gay bitch straight, he make a straight bitch gay, hey.
She the baddest in here and she know. Her body like Miss Porter and her brain like Keisha Cole. She dancing like a stripper, baby, can I be your pole? Swing her hair from left to right and I can't take no more. And then she drop it low, drop it low, girl, drop it, and then she drop it low, drop it low, girl, drop it, and then she drop it low, drop it low, girl, drop it, and then she drop it low, drop it low, girl, drop it, and then she drop it low.
Ass out of team, you the mascot. You get it from your mama, no ass shots. You fight in the ones they pass out. In the fourth quarter, you can take the last shot. Drop it like a anvil. I'ma be the road runner. You gon' need some Advil. You gon' have a sore stomach. That means I'm in your rib cage. That means I'm in your abdomen. That nigga you with be short stabbing. Me, I got a javelin. Now drop it like a Luke song. Don't stop, get it. We smoking on that too strong. Take that, did it, burn for me. Kitty, tricks of a kid, silly. They call me Casanova, I'm living proof. I eat that pussy, forbidden fruit. I'm in her mouth like a wisdom tooth. When I'm in town, you gotta miss it, boo. So put that bitch on a milk cart and I'ma send her home. Pussy still fire,
She the baddest in here and she know. Her body like Miss Porter and her brain like Keisha Cole. She dancing pussy like a stripper, baby, can I be your bone? Swagger half on left to right and I can't take no more. And then she drop it low, drop it low, girl, drop it, and then she drop it low, drop it low, girl, drop it, and then she drop it low, drop it low, girl, drop it, and then she drop it low, drop it low, girl, drop it, and then she drop it low.
All right, this is the Graveyard Cowboy. We're back with two of the members of Trio Set. The managers in the back kicking it with Kareem. And boys, why don't you introduce yourselves?
Allow me to introduce myself. It's Von G the Kid, the Wonder Kid. You know how we get busy, man. It's Trio Set in the building. We do our thing.
Yeah, man. It's the Too Cool Kid, man. Too Cool brand, man. East Atlanta finest, man. The Prince of East Atlanta. You're Trio Set Young Boss nigga, man.
All right.
So tell us a little bit about your background. Were y'all born locally here in Georgia?
I was born in Decatur, Georgia, East Atlanta. You know what I mean?
I made it to Atlanta via Newark, New Jersey. You know, Brick City, that's my hometown. Shout out Hooterville. But I hold Atlanta down to the fullest. You know, this is my city too.
All right. And tell us a little bit about what got you into hip-hop. Where's the love of hip-hop music come from?
The thing about that is, it ain't nothing. I was born into it from day one. It's all I ever knew. Hip-hop, you know what I'm saying? When I came up, you know what I'm saying, that's what we did. I went to sleep at night before I went to sleep at night. I had my earphones in, listening to the music. You know, it's in me.
It's in your blood. It just flows through. It defines you.
It oozes from me.
And you can't shake it. It's in you whether you like it or not.
It's imprinted on my DNA.
Right on. And what about you? What are some of the things you like? Got you interested? How's it feel?
Just people around me, you know, they was involved in music and stuff like that. So it was always in my spirit and my soul. So it just came out just real good. Me, you know what I mean, God body type.
All right, y'all have any musical heroes growing up? Teen years? Did you have like a favorite, a mentor, a top three?
You know, it's like it's like the greats, of course, the greats, Biggie, Jay, Pop, all of them made an imprint. You know, D Block, you know what I'm saying? Got shout out to Locks, Rough Riders, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I can take it off. Oh yeah, I'm in my zone now. Hey, holla at me, ATL. What's up, man? Cowboy radio show. What's going on? All right. It's monumental, man. It's the movement. But back to the topic. You know, just anything I get my hands on. I see somebody like me. I was always on a quest for knowledge. I always wanted to know more. And when I heard people talk over on that mic, over that beat, it just did something to me. That knowledge, anything I get my hands on, I listen to. But some of my favorites, like I said, you know, the greats. You know, I like greatness. Anything that got associated with greatness, I respect it and I study it, and I try and incorporate it into, you know, my lifestyle.
Yeah. I think for me personally, Pac was the one that got me into hip hop. To begin with.
Pac did a lot.
Yeah,
Pac did a lot. Pac spit it from the gut, man.
I didn't really get to see the full potential of Pac, because like when I was born, you know, I was so young. I ain't get, you know what I'm saying? But just looking over his story
R.I.P.
and
man.
stuff,
R.I.P.
like, you know what I'm saying? He was a great person, great rapper. I would love to, you know what I mean? I would love to work with Tupac if he was still here.
Yo, but some people nowadays, man, I don't even want to get on it nowadays. Be honest, man, half these rappers suck. That's why the trio really? For real.
Okay,
look,
so
if you tired of your rappers wearing skinny jeans, you tired of your rap. Look, man, look me in the eyes. You tired of your rappers wearing skinny jeans? You can't relate to them. What the hell is these niggas talking about?
Shots.
Fuck with the trio. November 29th, Swag Church.
Movie.
You get live mixtapes.
Live mixtapes.
iTunes. Yeah, we trying to get paid, man. So we might just do the iTunes, but you know. But look though, Kareem, for real, we
giving music too. We giving music to people. We giving music to people. Y'all need to hear what we got.
With one Swag Church, November 29th. We gonna bless y'all with one. We gonna go ahead and bless them.
Go ahead and bless them now.
Oh,
Bless him now.
Drop the track.
Listen,
Bless
man, hold
him
on,
now.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Cowboy.
Go ahead. Hold on a second.
Hold on, Cowboy. Listen, it's Too Cool B, man.
Uh-huh.
Trio Set Young Boss. This me and Von G talking at y'all. Listen, November 29th, Swag Church.
Heard
Live mixtapes, iTunes. Go get it. We're going to change this whole, takeover. I'm telling y'all right now. Trio, I like 3 strikes. It's tatted in our skin. This real deal. This deeper than rap.
Inked in my skin.
We finna drop I'ma Stop y'all. We got a lot of music for y'all, you know what I mean? But we just gonna drop a cool, you know what I mean, club banger, you know what I mean?
Hey,
Trio.
Go ahead, give him a taste, man. Give him a sample.
Baby, I'm a star. I got 2, I got 3. Go, so go. Yo, go. I got 1, I got 2, I got 3. What you got? Badass bitches and they falling over me 'cause I'm a star. When I hop up out that car, my diamond shine so bright it got me looking like a star. Now I got 1, I got 2, I got 3. Oh, badass bitches and they falling over me 'cause I'm a star. When I hop up out that car, my diamond shine so bright it got me looking like a star. I got 1, I got 1 bad bitch with me. We pull up to the club in my clique like 50D 'cause I'm a star. When I go up to the booth, 10 bottles to the booth, my kids we jumping out the roof 'cause I'm a star. They play my song off in the club, got the whole crowd throwing trio while I gang 'cause I'm a star. I just leave with your bitch right into the house and her friend she fucking with my kid 'cause I'm a star. I just left the dealership, super brand left the dealership in a photo 'cause I'm a star. Versace shades upon my eyes, took my shades out the real life. These snakes that's in the sky 'cause I got 1, I got 2, I got 3. What you got? Badass bitches and they falling over me 'cause I'm a star. When I hop up out that car, my diamond shine so bright it got me looking like a star. Now I got 1, I got 2, I got 3. Oh, badass bitches and they falling over me 'cause I'm a star. When I hop up out that car, my diamond shine so bright it got me looking like a star. Now I got 1,
looking like a star. Hop up out the car, you can see me from afar. But I'm ballin' like there's no tomorrow. Stunt so hard that I let that girl in off. Dang, all these bad bitches be throwing me they draws 'cause I got big money and I drive big cars. Easy to see, I shine brightly. I'm that nigga on the block, all the kids want to be. I get money like a doctor, I ain't got no degree. I know the feds watching, taking photos of me. I just holler Trio, still working for the thrill. I'm a star. Look in the sky, you wanna see.
I got 1, I got 2, I got 3. What you got? Badass bitches and they falling over me 'cause I'm a star. When I hop up out that car, my diamond shine so bright it got me looking like a star. Now I got 1, I got 2, I got 3. Oh, badass bitches and they falling over me 'cause I'm a star. When I hop up out that car, my diamond shine so bright it got me looking like a star. Now I got 1.
Tone for the rest of the century. Hey, we the millennium kids, man. Fuck the century, for the whole millennium. They're gonna be talking about us for real.
For the whole millennium, huh?
1,000 years.
For the whole millennium, because you're the first star that's ever come along.
No. That's not because we're the first. Look, we gotta pay our respects to everybody that came before us.
Straight up.
Right.
But you're here to shine.
Yeah, Cowboy, that's why you my main man. Look.
You here to shine? I'll let you shine. Just get on the mic. Just rap it out. Get it out of your system. You know, you can tell a true DJ when he just won't put the mic down. He won't. Right. A true actor, a true performer sees the camera and walks into the room and is like, "I'm on TV. Let's rock."
Camera, action.
I don't care if there's a program.
I got a lot to say. Excuse me, Cowboy. I mean to cut you off, but Trio Set. Trio, right?
Go.
That's what we stand for. That's our morals, values, and principles. The trio. But the set is because we always shooting movies.
We shoot movies.
Lights, camera, action.
5-star motion
picture.
picture.
What's that called? A segue? That's how we said in radio, a segue?
That was a segue into highlighting one of your group's unique qualities.
Yes, sir.
The thematic meaning of the word set is y'all have a theatrical movie backdrop aesthetic behind you playing on. It's just one big ongoing movie. And the movie never ends.
Two thumbs up. 5-star motion pictures. Hey, for real though, shout out to Kareem, my boy Kareem Bill defense. He be shooting them 5-star motion pictures for us. We got another video coming soon, y'all. Kareem, what it do, folks?
Now, you know, life is a movie as it is. So y'all are kind of a movie within the movie.
Yes, we're the leading actors of the rap game.
Hey, it's not the Truman Show. It's the Trio Show.
That's right, the Trio set.
The Trio
set show.
That's right.
It's the takeover.
Right.
It's the takeover.
The
Trio
set
takeover. Yeah.
It's like it sounds like an offensive football formation, like the Graveyard Cowboy setting up in a trio set against Green Bay.
Hey, Cowboy, we got that coming on the mixtape too about the step drop, man. It's really a formation for real. We got the Super Bowl play for y'all. Vaughn, how many steps we doing?
3-step drop.
Okay.
Then you hit him with the 5-step drop.
Then what?
Then you hit him with the 7-step drop.
We got
after that.
Hit him up top.
Hit him up top.
Trio.
You know what I'm talking about?
All right. So are y'all football fans actually?
Yeah, definitely.
Who are you rooting for?
I got my team.
College or pro? College or pro?
Let's talk pro first.
Pro? I mean, I would like to say the Falcons, but they ain't doing too good.
They're done. I mean, they just having a bad season. I was
really
cheering for them too.
They be pissing my manager off for it. Be throwing his phone and everything for real. My boy teasing, man. But
I fuck with the Falcons.
Yeah, I fuck with the Falcons, but I'm gonna go with the Seahawks to take over for the Super Bowl. That's what I'm gonna go.
Yeah, and that's where you wrong, Gabe. You my man, but you wrong on that one. Check this out, man. I'm an old school cat. Even though I'm only 25, I'm still old school. So I grew up watching Young, Rice, Montana, all them guys. So to this day, loyalty. Bring me to another point. Loyalty.
Actually, Cowboy, he has the 49ers tattooed on him.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
Inked in the skin.
Yeah, okay,
that's how dedicated he is.
Well, they came very close last year.
Last 2 years, really, man. If I punt return and go hold on to the ball, we'd have beat the Giants and we'd have took care of the Patriots. Last year, I think we got mugged last year, but we don't worry about the past. We in the present.
Yeah, and Kaepernick can play with the best of them.
We finna get that ring.
That's right.
Hey, Kaepernick. We gonna work with him. We gonna see if we can mold him into another Hall of Fame quarterback.
Yeah,
absolutely. He's got the raw athleticism.
Who your team though, Cowboy?
I hate to say it. It's Houston Texans.
Oh man.
And everybody thought they were an AFC favorite, and you all know what's happened.
All y'all need is a quarterback, man. Get a quarterback.
Well, they started booing the one we had.
Shaw, right? Shaw. What's wrong with Shaw? Can't get it together.
No, I think he was okay. I think the fans were rude to him, honestly. Yeah. I think the fans were too rude. He had a great season last year. They went 12-4. They should have just given him a chance, but because they won the first 2 games. You realize that. The Texans won the first 2 games of the season. They lost every other one.
So they 2-6 now?
It might be even 2-7.
Oh, man.
2-8.
Oh, man. That's tough. That's tough. At least they get a high draft pick. They could try and get Clowney or somebody.
Well, you never know. So what about college? Who do you like?
We Florida State all the way, man.
FSU, man.
Well, I mean, everybody's just kind of tired of Alabama winning everything.
It ain't even that. We been diehard Florida State fans. But listen, though, out with me and Von G of Trio Set gonna say this now. Florida State will play Alabama in the national championship. And they will win that game. And we're taking all bets for that. Florida State will win the national championship.
Okay, you're calling it right now. They're going to win it all this year.
Yeah, definitely, Florida State.
I think you got a very good chance of being right. Okay, well let's just hear a song and then we'll come back and talk more.
All right.
Welcome to eMediaGC.com. Get your message instantly to thousands via email, cell phones, and social.
A little over a year ago, I was in bondage. Now I'm back out here reaping the blessings and getting the benefits that go along with everything that's out here for kings like us. The reason why we like this jewelry and this diamonds and stuff, they don't understand, is because we really from Africa, and that's why all this stuff come from, and we originate from kings, you know what I'm saying? So don't look down on the youngsters because they want to have shiny things in our jeans, you know what I'm saying? We just
got it. Fuck with me, you know I got it. Fuck with me, you know I got it. Sex bitch, I hope she got it. Come fuck with me, you know I got it. I just landed in Europe, nigga. Shopping bags, I'm a tourist, nigga. Money talk, I speak fluent, nigga. Reeboks on, I just do it, nigga. Look at me, I'm pure, nigga. I bet the hoes on my door, nigga. I don't bop, I do the money dance. My bitch whip comes 100 grand. Red bird, you see me slide. Sex bitch, I hope she got it. Sex bitch, I know she got it. Fuck with me, you know I got it. Fuck with me, you know I got it. Fuck with me, you know I got it. Sex bitch, I hope she got it. Come fuck with me, you know I got it. Fuck with me, you know I got it. Fuck with me, you know I got it. Sex bitch, I hope she got it. Come fuck with me, you know I got it.
Hope just landed in Rome, nigga. All hell sees us home, niggas. Chin Don, Child Bella. Come money dance with the good fellas. Hope keep getting at the narrow, got it. Even if a nigga gotta rob it, get it. Blackjack in the cut seat, no. A nigga got unlimited credit, a nigga got a lot of vendettas, but we the black mall, we gon' set it, peeled off in a Lamborghini cone tie. 200 in the dash, you wanna rev it, skirt. Lucky Luciano's what they call me, Paisano. 100 keys at the piano, place across the Verrazano. El Pino, in the villa in Venice and Vino. Not bad for Muliano, y'all know, like we know. I got it. Fuck me, you know I got it. Fuck me, you know I got it. Bad bitch, I hope she got it. Fuck me, you know I got it. Fuck me, you know I got it. Fuck me, you know I got it. Bad bitch, I hope she got it. Bad bitch, I know she got it.
I'm riding big, coming down that beat. Teach a nigga with satin sheets. Bad bitch, she a masterpiece. Got a bad bitch, she a masterpiece.
All right, this is Graveyard Cowboy, and we're back, and we are with Trio Set, at least 2 out of the 3 that comprise Trio Set. The other one, the manager's the guy controlling all the puppet strings from behind.
Yeah, straight
and
up, my boy teasing.
I'm on some of his puppet strings right now too,
yeah, teasing,
if you know what I mean.
Yeah, man, give my boy
here he's coming out now.
Superman,
this is the manager.
Hey, that's P Diddy right there, man. That's a future Diddy. Hold on, let him know something, man.
Talk to it, T.
All right,
T Trio. You already Nizzo, you know what I'm saying? We shoot movies all day, every day, man. Shout out to Wildlife, shout out to everybody supporting the campaign.
Cartay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
shout out to Set Boss Money. You know we everywhere. My young niggas born takers, 21. You already know what we doing around here, man.
Lil D, what it
shout
do,
out to
one
Up North, Newark. You already know about them bricks. I ain't got to speak too much.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, 3 shit, man.
So let's go ahead. What we got another track to sample for the fans out there.
We got another track to sample to y'all, man.
2 for 1
man.
deal.
2 for 1 deal, man. Hit the block. Fuck with Tuku B, man. Hey, man. Swag Church, November 29th, man. Go get that.
Right up. Too cool, nigga. Yeah. It's a little young boss nigga shit. Cartay. Bunch. 2 T's. Go. I got game. I got lane. I got anything you need. Right on. 1 deal. Hit the block. Fuck with Tuku B. Calling G on the scene. And he got that laser beam. Man, my team so goddamn mean. I swear my team just so damn mean. So mean. So damn mean. My team just so damn mean. Every time we kill this team, we got that laser beam. We so mean. We so mean.
with right, we really did. I know niggas who bloody. I know niggas who crazy.
Technical hang up.
Young nigga started in summer here. He fucking with my campaign. Said fuck it to these rappers, finna bring this major pain. Young nigga got a deal, flip 50 fucking bands. Call my nigga slow, he got him, dog gave everything he had. 50 bands in my hand, man, I'm rooting the fucking land. Atlanta zone 6, fuck nigga, that's my land. Car take heat over there and Robin's landing on your rooftop sky. Flying nigga, where we landing? I got gas, I got lean, I got anything you need. Right on, front deal, hit the block, fuck with 2 beat. Calling G on the scene, and he got that laser beam. Man, my team so goddamn mean. I swear my team just so damn mean. So mean, so damn mean. My team just so damn mean. Every time we hit the scene, we got that laser beam. We so mean. My team just so damn mean. Hit the blow with cars, take. You know we can't get beat. 3 steps, drop, 5 steps, drop, 7 steps, drop. I'm about to hit 'em up top. So goddamn mean, I'm always going for a touchdown. I'm scoring on the first down, but ain't worried about third down. We play to win the game, we ain't worried about the fame. Flying hard, no pain, no gain. Gaining all this money, cause we making all the plays. First down, hit 'em up top, we do it every day. The shit is insane. I'm tryna eat a meal, eat a whole 7 figures, and I'm hungry still. I got the meanest team in this place. While I feel I got the gorillas in my crew, and you know the fucking deal. I got gas, I got lean, I got anything you need. Right on, front deal, hit the block, fuck with 2 beat. Calling G on the scene, and he got that laser beam. Man, my team so goddamn mean. I swear my team just so damn mean. So mean, so damn mean. My team just so damn mean. Every time we hit the scene, we got that laser beam. We so mean. My team just so damn mean. Hit the blow with cars, take. You know we can't get beat.
Shout out on me like laid on Cisco. Car take been too cold, Jojo. Got the issue, I'm so official. I don't need a whistle, check my credential.
All right, the Graveyard Cowboy. I'm back with Trio Set.
Trio.
And
Back up
here
in
they
guy
are,
one
the
time.
next big thing. So are y'all going to the Scorpio Fest tomorrow?
Yeah, we definitely gonna be in the building at the Scorpio Fest tomorrow, downtown Atlanta, man. Be there, man. Wild Bills, my bad. Excuse me. Listen, Wild Bills in Gwinnett. Google it. Wild Bills. I don't know the address for real, but Wild Bills be in the building. Trio Set will be in the building. Hey, one more thing, man. Shout out to my big bro Keith, man. Piece of the glue of this Trio Set shit, man. Straight up, boy. For real.
Trio fam, man. That Trio fam.
That's
man.
original
Boy, you
Trio.
know we love you, bro. Trio fam in this thing, man.
Keith!
All right. So we got Scorpio Fest tomorrow, November 15th at 7:30. Live music and models, and the fun begins in Duluth on Market Street. And that's at Wild Bills, the Scorpio Fest 2013. And we also have the Black Music Awards coming up, first time ever in the Atlanta chapter, December 1st. And we are pleased to be working with them. And the Black Music Awards, first time in history that it's in Atlanta, has our blessings for sure. And we are here with Trio Set again. We've got 2 very energetic performers. You know, they said Pac was a wild man, like he was just wild and crazy.
Yeah, that was my boy. I like this whole style, man, what he brought to the game, man. Like I said, man, so it's a shame that, you know, he got his life took so early, but I feel if he was here right now, he'd probably be the best rapper alive, period.
Hold up. I just can't let y'all do my boy Biggie like that.
I mean, you
Pac
know,
was
Big was a
good,
good one.
but Biggie was flashy. He had charisma. He was flamboyant with it.
Versace.
Biggie was on. Biggie was the first to rock that Versace. Y'all listen to that Versace. Biggie
Young
was rocking
boss
Versace
nigga
in '93 for real. That's a real OG, my nigga Biggie. Shout out to Biggie, man.
Young boss, man.
Only Christopher we acknowledge. Let me stop. Hey, I'm not even gonna go too deep into the swag, but it's Swag Church November 29th, man. Holla at us, man.
Let's hook up my phone. Let's hook up my phone and we can take callers. I think we're getting some callers in coming for you guys. So wanted to take some of those.
Okay, we take some calls.
Shout out to our fans, man. We love y'all. Y'all support us, man. We support y'all. We do this for y'all.
All right, and you said you had 3 videos now on YouTube.
Yeah, we got 3 videos on YouTube right now.
All right, so if anybody's been trying to call, we are hooked up and ready to answer phone calls on air. If anybody wants to talk to Trio Set, looked like we had a take up, but no.
Call in right now.
Yeah, but go ahead, call in, talk to our friends here at Trio Set.
Anything you want to know, you curious about anything? Hey, look, even if you need relationship advice, we do it all, man.
That's right.
How to get some money.
It doesn't have to be about. Yeah, that's right. It doesn't have to be about music. I mean, you can call them and just ask them a question about life. They will be mentors. But going forward in your career, well, don't even get time. Here we go. We got a caller.
What up, man?
Hey, it's a Graveyard Cowboy show live. Hello.
Hello?
Yeah, hello. Welcome to the Graveyard Cowboy show.
Hi.
What's going on with you, mama?
Nothing. I was just calling because my friend told me about this station.
Okay.
And I am really feeling this.
What do you really?
Do I need to turn my thing down?
Yeah, cut the radio down a little. There's a little bit too much noise in the background. But
Okay, I just turned it down.
Yeah, okay, cool. Now tell us the nice things you were gonna say.
I was just saying that my friend had told me about this radio station, and I'm watching, and I'm really feeling this whole little movement they got going on.
Right on.
What's up? I appreciate it.
Welcome to the movement, because it very much is a movement and has been a movement with the Graveyard Cowboy here at ATL Web Radio. We are a movement of positivity and enthusiasm.
Straight up.
I agree.
What's your name, baby?
Lisa. Where you calling from, Lisa?
I'm calling from Decatur.
From Decatur. I was born in Decatur, East Atlanta all the way, man.
That's right. And look, Mom, make sure you go get that Swag Church on November 29th.
On live mixtape. Make sure you go get that.
Tell all your friends about it. You know, it really ain't gonna be able to escape it because it's gonna be everywhere for real.
Yeah, it's gonna be everywhere.
But
in the stores and everything.
Be on the lookout, man. You know, Cowboy Radio showing us love.
Do y'all have performances?
Yeah, we're gonna be at the
Scorpio Fest.
The Scorpio Fest tomorrow at Wild Bill's and out there in Gwinnett. We're gonna be there tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, so be there.
Definitely.
Yeah, 7 o'clock.
Hey, y'all some cuties too. I come see that.
Okay, okay. We gonna be there definitely.
We gonna be waiting on you.
We're gonna be waiting on you. 7 o'clock.
All right.
7 o'clock. Be there. We're gonna be in the building. Can't miss it.
Good luck to y'all.
All right. Thank you, Lisa.
I'll be looking out for y'all.
All right. Thanks for calling in.
Thank you.
Good night.
Night. And very, very, very good energy you guys are welcoming in so quickly.
Man,
that's
look,
good.
Man, it's something that we was born with, man. It's a gift, man. All glory go to God. Swag Church, November 29th. Hey, look, I'm going to drill it into your brain until you know. November 29th, wake up and
Swag
look Swag
Church.
Church.
Swag Church.
Swag Church. Let me give you a little bit of history about Swag Church.
All right, I'd like to hear it.
It all started with a fella. We got another caller. Let me holler.
Another caller. Hello, welcome to the Graveyard Cowboy Show. Hello.
How are you?
Doing good. You are on air on the Graveyard Cowboy Radio Show.
Oh, okay, good. I'm watching live now.
Fantastic. You watching? Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Gwinnett.
Gwinnett County. Right on, right on.
You coming to see us tomorrow at the Scorpio Fest?
I am. I'm going to come show up. You have to see them live. They're real cute. I like Cool Ass Brand.
That's Instagram Brand. Go ahead, tell her your Instagram, man.
Cool Ass Brand, man. Follow me on IG, man.
Cool Ass Brand. That's Instagram Brand right there.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a very open community here.
You gonna go get that swag church on November 29th?
I'm really supporting them. I downloaded it. I'm gonna download the CD and everything. I got it on my favorites on my calendar.
Oh, you got to say it on your calendar?
Yeah.
That what's up, man.
Hey, look, November 29th, you're gonna be pleasantly surprised with the product that we coming with.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna turn up tomorrow, man. Scorpio face.
Okay, and where y'all gonna be tomorrow now?
Wild Bill's in Duluth, Georgia, at the Scorpio
Wild Bill,
Fest.
at 7 o'clock, right?
At 7 o'clock, man. Quick.
7:30. About 7:30 it should start.
7:30.
You know, CP time, man.
Yep.
Yeah,
Wild Bill's.
Remember your clock got.
Okay, Wild Bill's at 7:30.
Market Street in Duluth.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Straight up.
All right. Hope to see you there.
You will see me there.
All right. Well, thanks for calling.
Thank you. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Good night.
So tell us a little bit about Swag Church right now.
Oh, yeah. Back to the topic. Swag Church, man. It all started with a fellowship, man. A couple of brothers sitting around kicking knowledge to each other.
Shout out to Jay, man.
But shout out to Jay, man. It's one of our co-founders. But you know, kicking knowledge to each other. But we did it with our own swag. You know, we smoked a little bit, drank a little bit. We did it how we did it. That's how the fellowship, the church, the swag, put it together. You got Swag Church. We do it every. Matter of fact, me and my manager Teasy had Swag Church today. Pulled up on the block. We ain't even know it. Just kicking knowledge to each other. Young brothers kicking knowledge to each other. Doing what we do, living how we live. And we just had Swag Church, man. You just never know, man. Whenever the spirit, matter of fact, we having Swag Church right now, believe it or not. But all the ATL Web Cowboy Show listeners, Swag Church, man. Y'all partaking in it with us.
Listen, man, this was popping, man. Swag Church, right?
That's right. I mean, somehow we got it in our head that you had to have a dance, because we're having a dance with God. You hear me?
Yeah,
we're having a dance with God on this planet.
We the fans in the world is our congregation, right?
Right.
We preaching to y'all. We telling y'all everything that y'all need to be successful in life. Swag. If you need relationships, if you need to know how to handle stuff in the streets, all that will be on there November 29th, Swag Church, livemixtapes.com.
Giving you the game, man. The game.
Straight up.
That's right. So perhaps those women calling in on some level wanted some advice. They wanted to be ministered to. They did. I think you have your first two pilgrims to your shrine that just called in.
Yeah.
That's right. They need to be baptized in swag power.
Yeah,
They need the juice. They dropping jewels. They need the juice. Oh my gosh. But for real, on a more serious note, man, the reason why this whole thing got started is because some brothers, they wanted more. They wanted more out their situation, you know, and we looked around and we realized that it wasn't many people representing us.
Yeah.
And one day we was on the block doing our thing, having Swag Church, just rapping. We never thought we'd come this far. We never thought that we'd be on a radio station with y'all. We never thought that we'd have a whole CD. We never thought none of this. We just took the steps by faith, not by sight. Swag Church, November 29th. But
yeah.
We ain't feel like nobody's representing us, so we went ahead and did it ourselves.
Yeah, man.
And that's
We the label.
So where is this on November 29th? That's the day after Thanksgiving, right?
That's Black Friday. Black Friday.
I get it.
Listen,
it finally makes sense.
Before y'all go do all that shopping on Black Friday, ride around the city to go do all that shopping, download the mixtape. Squat up. New caller.
All right. New pilgrim.
Straight up. Trio.
Hello and welcome to the Graveyard Cowboy Radio Show. Hello?
Yes.
What up?
Who is this?
Hey.
Hello.
What's your name?
Kareem.
It's Faye.
Hello.
Yes.
What's your name, Mama?
Faye.
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 Yes.
Hey, how you doing, Faye?
Hey, how you doing, Brandon?
Oh, hey. Oh, you watching live or something? You watching live?
No, I know your voice from anywhere.
Okay. Okay. So you called in to talk to the trio today?
Yes.
You got a question, anything you want to know, anything you need help with, any advice? Do you have any what do you want to ask? Anything goes.
I want to ask Brandon what inspired him to do music.
What really inspired me to do music, you know, I had a best friend. His name was Andy. You know, he got shot and killed when I was 22. He was into music and stuff, and just, you know, really that, you know, to really carry on that for him, and just the people around me, Von G and Teasy, they was real spiritual about it too. We just came together and put something together and made the best out of it. Now we shining. We some stars now. We the next thing popping. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So what do you do? What is your channel through to divinity, oh caller?
Excuse me?
Where are your passions at?
What are you doing?
What are you doing in life?
Where's the spark inside your soul?
Hello?
Yes. What do you do in life to better yourself every day?
I can't hear you. Say it again.
You can't? Can you hear us right now?
I can hear you now.
Okay. What was the question, Cowboy?
What do you do in life? I got it. What do you do in life to better yourself every day?
Hello.
Hello.
Are you there,
caller?
Hello.
Yeah. Are you there?
Yeah, we asked.
Yes, I'm here.
Go ahead, Cowboy.
Now, for the 9th time, what is your passion in life?
God.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay. That sounds good to me. That'll do it. That'll do it. That's an answer that is always correct. So, do you have a question? Do you have another question?
No, sir, I do not.
You do not have to call me sir. I actually talk like a clown. I don't merit sir. But thank you for calling in, Swag Church. Tomorrow, Scorpio Fest.
Scorpio Fest tomorrow.
Duluth, Georgia,
Bills
Market Street.
Okay.
All right.
7 o'clock,
Have a good night.
You too.
Bye-bye.
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 All right. Just all the ladies calling in for you.
All the ladies calling in.
Has that been like a common pattern? Have you like just always been good with girls and stuff?
Yeah, I mean, I always got attention and stuff like that, but it's nothing, man. It's just everyday life.
Yeah. It just comes with the territory for you.
Comes with the territory.
Yeah. It's just like, it's just another girl. just another supermodel. Won't stop calling me, man. That just sucks. but anyway, Swag Church, tell us more about the kind of areas of knowledge that Swag Church is in. Obviously, you want to have a little fun and style and artistry as you're going on in your religious path in your dance with God. You're having a dance with God. You want to make it an interesting dance.
I mean,
and add some uniqueness to it. But what specifically?
I mean, we want to reiterate the fact that Swag Church is definitely not a gospel CD. We're some young guys who was raised up, and we made our way through the streets, and we basically just like I said, we're using y'all as our congregation, and we're basically preaching to y'all our story. You feel what I'm saying? But we feel like our story's a little swagged up. You feel me?
I want to make a point. The thing that always got me was, church is cool, but having a relationship with God, a personal relationship, an intimate relationship with God, that's something that could take you to another level. And when I attacked my music, I had an intimate relationship with my music. So it's all just one. It all flow in the same lane with me. I don't.
And I think it did for Pac as well. It was kind of the same. He starts quoting a lot of biblical literature there towards the end.
Yeah, a lot of people do. A lot of people do. It's another caller.
Absolutely. More callers. Hello, you're on the Graveyard Cowboy Show. How you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
I am. I mean, the phones are ringing off the hook. But anyway, introduce yourself to the fans.
My name is Van, and I'm Brand's best friend.
Is that true, or have you ever heard from this woman before?
Oh, Zan, what's up, Zan?
Hey, boo.
What it do?
Nah.
What you got going on?
Nothing. What you doing?
Nah, man, I'm my boy Cowboy. So talk to my boy Cowboy, man.
Huh?
I said talk to my boy Cowboy.
All right. Well,
hey, Cowboy.
Thanks for calling in. The Cowboy says it is time to get the other line.
Hello.
Good evening. You're on the Graveyard Cowboy Show. Hello?
Hello?
Are you there?
Yes, is this Brandy?
Well, welcome. What did you want to ask us? Everything is open, my dear.
I just wanted to, I'm following him on Instagram, and I was trying to see if he had a girlfriend.
No, they're asking you if you have a girlfriend, and apparently looks like that we just lost the caller, so we're gonna have to move on from that subject, and go on to a different subject. So why don't we talk about Swag Church's philosophy as far as gays go? Are y'all cool with gay people?
I mean, yeah. Hey, listen. I support.
It's like, uh-oh.
Listen, I support. I don't have no discrimination between homosexuals or anything like that. Listen, I'm fine with homosexuals. Listen, right. November 29th, Swag Church to all homosexuals. Yeah, bisexuals, homosexuals, metrosexuals, sapiosexuals, November 29th, Swag Church.
I'm going to just say this. I like girls that like girls, because I like girls too. So fuck with me.
All right. You know another topic.
Like girls, fuck with me, goddamn.
All right. So here is a topic I actually want to ask y'all about. The Dolphins, the Miami Dolphins controversy. Y'all been following that?
Man.
Weigh in on that. What's going on?
Look, I be real busy. I don't get a chance to watch TV. So what happened? I know it was Richie Incognito.
In Jonathan Martin.
Somebody was bullying somebody.
Yeah, that's the story. They were friends. They had a vulgar sense of humor. And Richie Incognito and Jonathan Martin, it sounded like, would just do all sorts of lewd, crude, crazy frat boy antics, including like having this sick sense of humor where I'd be like, you're my best friend, but I'd be like, oh, I'll fucking kill your whole family, blah, 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 blah. And then you'd say the same offensive thing back to me. You'd say like, who are you? I'll burn your house down tonight, blah, 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 blah. They had that back and forth. But apparently at some point it went too far and Martin had a mental breakdown. And it's I'm kind of confused. That's what I thought too. Maybe they were lovers.
I don't know. They too close to be having attitudes and everything like that with each other.
If you ain't got the nuts to stand up for yourself, find somebody that will.
Straight up. But he was too big to be getting bullied like that. They was like the same size.
Yeah, I think they were the same size. It was not a physical intimidation. I think it was more. It really sounded like a girl that got her heart broken or something. A little bit.
It sounded like
and
a
that's
scorn
where
level.
my mind went. Like they had been
love.
seeing each other. Yeah, exactly.
Kareem.
The bro love got a little too sensitive.
Kareem.
Where the dope at?
No, we are on air. I don't know
We don't
what
condone
you are
dope.
talking about right now.
We're talking about the song, guys.
Oh yeah, back on subject. Back on subject.
We are going to basically put. Well. Anyway, what we do on the air is we will play a song.
Now here's the demonstration, we ain't debating, it's getting late and I'm on ya. After this minor mogul interview, let's make it a great night. Me and you can get a room, the moral of the story is I'm really into you. Yeah, what you finna do, shawty, what you finna do? Yeah, what you finna do, shawty, what you finna do? Yeah, what you finna do, shawty, what you finna do? I'm really into you, yes, me and you can get a room.
She walked past my table, I was getting bottle service. Excuse me, miss, I'm just loving how your body's working. Where's your man, good friend? I'm inquiring if somebody's lurking. I was just getting some air, now my night's got a purpose. Just let me use your phone, ain't nothing wrong with mine either. I'll try my best not to do you wrong, but then I'll do you right and beast you. You BG down like every day's Easter. Pretty face headlining, skirt promoting the hell out of that feature. LSB voice, I'm eager. She sips Chris, I'm off Ace and Brown. She says she wants to take me down. I replied, let's make it now. She pump fake and says she has a king. I tell her I'll soon take the crown, but you ain't gotta replace him now. Or really ever, baby. It's whatever. The name's 7. Cause I keep several, I'm living that mogul life. But that's easy to see, the baddest hottie in the party, and she's leaving with me, I told her.
Now here's the demonstration, we ain't debating, it's getting late and I'm on ya. After this minor mogul interview, let's make it a great night. Me and you can get a room, the moral of the story is I'm really into you. Yeah, what you finna do, shawty, what you finna do? Yeah, what you finna do, shawty, what you finna do? Yeah, what you finna do, shawty, what you finna do? I'm really into you, yes, me and you can get a room.
Next evening, another grand event. The last one led to a great night, and me catching a late flight. That's a perk of being CEO. I caught a stewardess who's never met anyone like me before, and now she's in the Matrix, and not the one they needed Neo for. The pilot playing Neo low, she Miss Independent. I keep it trill, I'm so unique. I'm one in a trillion. Welcome to Chicago, my new thing.
Yo, I ain't gonna front. This is a pleasure right here. I keeps it funky. I hate fucking rappers, man. For real, man. But I fuck with these my little niggas. I'm from Newark, New Jersey, too. Where Vaughn G from. We from the same hood. I'm just from down the hill. He from up the hill. You feel me? Yo, you can click on ATL Web Radio right now. Go to ATL Web Radio. After they play their little advertisement, you gonna see these boys right now. Go to atlwebradio.com. atlwebradio.com. You'll see these boys right now. My job is to come in and play the freaky news. I want y'all to help me with the news tonight, fellas, since y'all are guests. Shout out to our sponsors. Cowboy, what's the name of that sponsor? Our sponsors again. Immortal Magic. I'm so sorry for saying the name wrong. Go to immortalmagic.com and shout out to the Black Music Award. Shout out to the Black Music Awards, December 1st at Center Stage Theater. Your boy, I'm going to be one of the hosts there, announcing, the rappers and everything. And shout out to Trio Set. They're going to be at the Scorpio Fest tomorrow.
Scorpio Fest tomorrow, 7 o'clock. Wild Bills in Norcross, man. Be there.
All y'all young ladies that talking about, I like brand. Y'all must ain't seen his Instagram. Go to what's your Instagram? Give me your Instagram.
Nah, man, my Instagram, cool ass brand, man. COLL ass brand, BRAN, man.
Yeah, check it out, man. Check it out. He definitely got, if you like the Beauty of the Week Jet Magazine flicks,
chill, man.
That's his Instagram.
Chill, man.
He said chill.
November 29th, Swag Church.
Yo, we gonna get into this next news clip though, man. This next news clip, it says son kills parents with a hammer, then throw a party. So I want y'all to guess his race. Now, do that sound like the first guess was white? We gonna see if he's white or if he's black. He said he gotta be white. We gonna see.
17-year-old Tyler Hadley killed his parents, and right afterwards he partied in the same house that the dead bodies were stored in. This is a really creepy story. He used a hammer to kill his parents. We have a local news report courtesy of WFTV. Let's watch and then we'll discuss.
The crime scene was a merciless killing. It was brutal.
What also disturbed investigators were the other events surrounding the crime. The younger Hadley had gone on Facebook Saturday afternoon to invite his friends to a party. He then killed his parents outside their bedroom, according to police, locked the bodies in the room, and then hosted his party.
Let me tell you this part of the story that I'm most amazed by. There was apparently 40 to 60 people at that party.
I know.
Okay? And I'm amazed by that, not because nobody noticed the dead bodies or anything like that. I'm amazed because
he had 40 to 60 friends.
Yeah. He, like a guy who like hammers his parents to death. Actually, there's no way I could, when I was in high school, you can see I could get 60 people to show up to a party. Like if like...
Yo, this nigga had 60 people at the crib house after he beat both of them. He locked the door to their room. Yo, he's white, dog. I believe that was a white man. They didn't show his picture. His name is Tyler too. So my cousin is black and his name is Tyler. So yeah, that's crazy.
When the dad was getting hit with the hammer, what was the mom doing, or vice versa? They were just letting them get hit with the hammer. What was going on? That's a good question.
That's crazy. And then to drag them in a room and have 40 cats. I do videos and can't get 40 niggas to show up, yo. Damn, this nigga have 40 niggas at the crib. TZ, what's going on? That is crazy. Yo, we're going to switch it up right now. This is for all our religious people.
Yeah, check it out.
The 7-year-old boy, he was killed by his parents for reading the Bible. Word. Now let's guess. Now, do y'all think he was black or do y'all think he was white? You said he was Arab?
Foreign, yeah.
A traumatic beating left a boy dead. Tonight, his grandmother says the boy's stepfather showed a trend of abusive, controlling behavior.
R.J. Arrington's mother and stepfather made their first court appearance this morning, both charged in his murder. And Rosella has more on the troubling signs there of control and abuse.
Yeah, Dave, Paul, investigators say R.J. Arrington died after his stepfather beat and shook him to death. They say his mother stood by and let her husband do it and didn't get the boy to a doctor as his brain started to swell and bleed.
Jesus gave to me, I'm gonna let it shine. That's right.
Mere weeks ago, 7-year-old R.J. Arrington was singing Bible songs in his grandmother's Illinois home.
Let it shine.
Just got to put him on a plane 3 months ago.
Let it shine.
Justice Court Department is now in session.
Today, RJ's mother, Dina, and stepfather, Marquise, are accused in his murder in Las Vegas. Dina cried in court this morning as authorities read the charges aloud. Investigators say Marquise beat little RJ with a spatula, belt, and possibly a wooden paddle after lying about reading a Bible verse and not doing his homework. Authorities say Dina allowed Marquise to do it.
He missed the first plane out here and he said, Grandma, he said, I want to see my mommy. I said, I know.
In addition to bruising and open wounds, RJ also had massive swelling of the brain, symptoms similar to shaken baby syndrome. Marquise told investigators he grabbed RJ by the arms and, quote, shook him hard.
A traumatic brain injury for any child is extremely painful and extremely traumatic.
RJ's grandmother says Marquise worked to control Dina, stopping her from using the phone without supervision, demanding money, and separating her from her family.
And I just have to forgive myself for letting him come out here because it was a struggle to let him go.
I'm gonna let it shine.
The grandmother will soon head back to Illinois, working to lay a little boy to rest.
Let it shine.
His light.
Man, it's unfortunate though. This brother was black, man. Little homie was black. They showed a picture of his mom's and the stepfather. But that's crazy because he probably just got mad and shook him. he didn't mean to kill him, but you facing life now.
I mean, but you know, man, that's your children. You supposed to build them up to be, you know, better people of the world in the future. But you know, I feel like they should get everything they deserve when they go.
Let me ask you this, cause y'all younger than me.
Yeah.
Do you think you supposed to beat your kids?
I mean, you supposed to you supposed to discipline them, but you ain't supposed to damn near kill them.
Yeah.
For real.
All right. Yeah, you discipline.
Different ways of discipline, you know, verbal.
Yeah.
Plenty of different ways, you know. You just gotta know how to treat
Don't
your
kill
child.
them though. Don't goddamn put them in the hospital though.
Up a child, man. You know what you doing.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I never beat my kids, so they be like, "Oh, daddy, you always say that." But they don't do nothing bad enough. I feel like to beat them.
Make you jump.
You know what I'm saying? Like they living good lives. They never missed a meal and shit like that. So they not living like that Essex County life. Man. You know what I'm saying? Like that Fulton County, DeKalb County life.
Wildlife. They ain't living the wildlife.
Yo, this next one, this is the last one for y'all, man. It says St. Louis mother kills her children with a shotgun. Now, matter of fact, that's too dramatic. We're gonna get to this since we was talking about white and black tonight. To let people know, the first story that was a white man, second story that was a black man. But listen to this one. This one is about whites and blacks because we all the same.
This is interracial right here.
This is an interracial story.
This is an interracial killing.
Yeah, he said an interracial killer.
Diverse.
It is a diverse story.
killing.
This is a killer about. I can't say about both races, but this addresses both races.
About parents who beat their child to death in the name of God. They believe the Bible requires them to spank their kids with items like belts and rods in order to train them to be well-behaved, happy kids. These parents appear to have been following the teachings of a Christian parenting book called To Train Up a Child, the book that is growing in popularity around the world. Gary Tuckman tonight has the first of our two-part special report.
The small town of Paradise, California, where these children lived with their parents in a fundamentalist Christian home. For the 9 children, life in paradise was anything but. We cover up 8 of their faces because they are the survivors. Survivors of a violent form of discipline practiced by their parents, Kevin and Elizabeth Schatz. The one face not covered is their 7-year-old adopted daughter, Lydia. She was killed by her parents. Mike Ramsey is the district attorney of Butte County in Northern California.
We've heard of, the phrase death by 1,000 lashes. That's basically what this was.
This is where the family used to live. The children's sandbox is still here, so is their slide and their treehouse. But the surviving children are now in foster homes, and the parents are in prison.
Violated Section 273A,
They've pleaded guilty to killing Lydia and seriously injuring her 11-year-old sister, Zariah, who almost died. Authorities say Kevin and Elizabeth Schatz beat their children regularly because they believe God wanted them to. The district attorney says the Schatz believed
to spare the rod will spoil the child, and if you can train your horse and you can train your dog, you can train your children.
7-year-old Lydia suffered terror.
Now he needs not just to go to hell, he needs to get put under hell. He don't even get to go to hell, he go under hell.
Yeah, that's all.
He said if you could train a horse, you could train a dog, and you could train your children. What the fuck?
That's crazy stuff, man.
Yeah, I'm always coming at y'all with the wild and crazy news, man. But yo, you don't got one of those songs queued up from y'all catalog?
Yeah, man, we could definitely drop some, man, for the fans and everything.
That's what's up. December 7th, man. Music lovers. I edited this movie down. It's coming out in New York. We're gonna be up there, so make sure y'all check it out. Check out the trailer right now.
Been a lot of hip-hop documentaries in the past. Music lovers. A brand new, fresh perspective of the origins of old-school hip-hop. Music lovers. A well-needed documentary in a time of just add water MCs and instant microwave DJs and an oversaturation of every facet of hip-hop comes a brand new, definite reminder of how hip-hop used to be. Music lovers. With DJs like DJ Hollywood, Jazzy Moto, Grand Wizard Theater, Steve D, music lovers, and MCs like Chuck D, Jalil, Ecstasy, music lovers, and writers like Tracy 168, music lovers. So make sure you watch this intuitive and well shot and edited documentary, Music Lovers, brought to you by Dues Paid Production, Music Lovers.
Hey, what's good?
Yo, before I slide off, man, to let Cowboy come back on, I want to hear one of them bangers, man. You gonna let the people know? Introduce the song, man.
Yeah, man. This song right here called For Sale, man. It's gonna be on the mixtape November 29th. Swag Church.
Swag
available
Church.
on livemixtapes.com, iTunes.piff.com. Go get it.
Yeah,
Straight
ATL
up,
Web
man.
Radio,
Too Cool Kid, Von G.
BLDfilms.com, everywhere.
Hey, man, shout out, man. I just want to give a shout out, man, to my boy Kareem Jamal, man.
Word up.
Super video producer, man.
I'm one of the fellowship.
Yeah, man.
I represent that three-letter gang.
He Trio Wildlife
I'm
certified,
Trio
man.
BLD.
Yeah,
So, you know what I mean?
yeah. We
Word
just signed
up.
Kareem over, man. Shout out to my boy Cowboy, man. He wildlife certified,
Ah.
man. Straight up, man. Salute my boy Cowboy. But look, man, For Sale, November 29th. Swag Church, man. Here you go.
Yeah.
Wildlife, Too Cool, Von G, Carcut, get, go. What? That loud, that lean. Just say we got that white, that loud, that lean. Just say we got that white, that loud, that lean. Just say we got that white, that loud, that lean. Just say we got that white, that loud, that lean. Just say we got that white, that loud, that lean. Just say we got that white, that loud, that lean. Just say we got that white. My niggas at that corner store, they pack them in, we let it go. Don't let them crackers know. My partner in La Mexico, he trapping in La Mexico. He posted with a Glock 40, he ain't scared to let it go. Trio banging, wildlife banging, zonesies, what the fuck I'm claiming? Try us if you want it, nigga, I guarantee them things banging. Jugging, slanging, rapping, trapping, bustin' cap that ain't no capping. Niggas talking stupid hard, but they fucking guns flapping. Bad hoes looking, choosing foreign bitches, all we doing. Trio say game, bitch, they jocking how we fucking do. She gave it to me, socked it to me, just like how she socked it to me. Shot a fucking movie, now these bad bitches wanna do me. What? That loud, that lean. This say we got that white, that loud, that lean. This say we got that white, that loud, that lean. This say we got that white, that loud, that lean. This say we got that white, that loud, that lean. This say we got that white, that loud, that lean. This say we got that white, that loud, that lean. This say we got that white, that loud, that lean. This say everything for sale, everything must go. I got them Black Friday prices, everything for the low. I got a check last week, I ain't finesse that to a free. You can have this hoe, but she don't come cheap. And when you're done with her, that hoe coming back to me. You know it. I can sell you swag if that's what you need. I can get your nose candy if you like to keep your nose clean. I'm the Sandman. I sell beautiful dreams. I'm a motherfucking monster when it come to getting that money. You can catch me on the block getting dirty for that money. I ain't hurting for that money, but I'm thirsty for that money. It's the Trio Sack gang, nothing move but the money. Trio. That loud, that lean. This say we got that white, that loud, that lean. This say we got that white, that loud, that lean. This say we got that white, that loud, that lean. This say we got that white, that loud, that lean. This say we got that white, that loud, that lean. This say we got that white, that loud, that lean. This say we got that white, that loud, that lean. This say white lean Zan. I just got out the can. Busted at my summer, now you know my main man. White, lean, Zans, they on file. You see us in the club and you know we reppin' wild. Trio set what up? Von G, what's up? Too Cool, that my cuz. Turn up on that little cub. When we in the spot, we going crazy, that bananas. You know I got bananas, but these eight they cannot handle. This wildlife, you know this shit is in me, cuz. Molly in me, cuz. Clean is in me, cuz. These niggas talking shit, but I just throw the door. That mean I throw the deuce. You can caught with air White, that loud, that lean. This say we got that white, that loud, that lean. This say we got that white, that loud, that lean. This say we got that white, that loud, that lean. This say we got that white, that loud, that lean. This say we got that white, that loud, that lean. Them say we got that white, that loud, that lean. Them say we got that white, that loud, that lean. Them say.
All right, the Graveyard Cowboy, we are back. Swag Church joining us, trio set. We've got a very unique vibe going here tonight, and we're having a good time. I'm the Graveyard Cowboy. I'm here every Thursday, 9 p.m. to 12 p.m., and I hope to have you guys back soon. I mean, your vibe of Swag Church goes very well with, and the phone's already ringing off the hook, but it goes very well with the Graveyard Cowboy show.
Yeah, man.
We glad to be here.
Glad to be here. We'll definitely be back, man. November 29th, though. That's Black Friday. Swag Church. LiveMixtapes.com, iTunes, thatpiff.com. Go get that. Support the movement, man. Next big thing out of Atlanta. Straight up.
All right. And it's good to hear. Let's talk about another issue. You know, former President George W. Bush is going to speak at a church in Dallas that's Messianic Jews. It's basically Christians that want to convert Jews to believing in Jesus. And it has gotten a bad reaction from some Jewish groups and then some Jews in the government. I think it was I'm gonna probably say his name wrong, but Tevi Troy was in the cabinet of Bush, and he said that, you know, there's other important things to worry about than where he goes, and he's getting paid money to go. So what do y'all think?
Cowboy, who said that and what he say? He says other important things to worry about. That's my whole point. I be worried about what we doing. You know, people in the world, they always try and manipulate and control and surround things and make things look one way or another. They try and rewrite history. They try and write history. They try and do this, that, and the third. But the whole point is you got to stay in your lane and focus. That's one of our songs. You got to focus on what you got to focus on.
Like a laser beam. Go!
You know, all them distractions ain't going to get you nowhere.
You got to focus on your role rather than what other people are doing.
Exactly. This is the main thing. Two Cool Brands said it first. November 29th, Swag Church, LiveMixtape.com. But the thing about it is, if you mind your own business, you ain't got time to worry about what other people doing, because you'll be doing what you supposed to be doing.
Exactly.
Dummies.
And you'll be embracing your own journey of life, and you'll be full in your own life, in your own heart. You won't need to suck energy.
Exactly. You go through situations. All you need is faith the size of a mustard seed to just prevail in life. You can find out things and go through things and learn from things from other people by just going through your own situations in life. And just doing what you're supposed to do. You don't need to worry about nobody else. Do what you're supposed to do.
Absolutely, because if you're worried about somebody else too much, there's something in you that's not fulfilled.
Yeah, you're not focusing on you, so that means you can't be doing what you're supposed to be doing if you're focusing on somebody else. That's where we got to where we at. We focus on this. Got everything we needed to do. Got stuff in order. Now look at us now.
Yeah. You can't look to the outside for validation. You got to look in. Yeah, you got to look into your own soul, into your own spiritual life.
Look in. Whatever you focus on in life, zero in on it. Stay focused and go get it. Got to have goals. Got to have drive. Gotta have ambition, gotta have faith. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta have a meaning. You gotta have a purpose. You know, you gotta you're finding beauty.
Believe in nothing but yourself. Believe in yourself. Know that you real. You gotta look in the mirror.
Absolutely, you're real, and you're more important than you probably realize.
For real, that's straight up, Cowboy.
Man, Cowboy.
Yeah, Cowboy's the man. We just want y'all to know now.
Thank you.
A cowboy,
honorary swag.
Cowboy, check this out. Listen, a cowboy is really a wildlife affiliate, man. If you look in the dictionary or whatnot, cowboys was wild bandits. They did a lot of things. They rode horses. That's wildlife, man. My boy Cowboy, man, wildlife member. Straight up.
Absolutely, we are soul lone riders in the midnight sky. The Graveyard Cowboy, yes, and we are hoping to have y'all back again more and more, because it is like a movie set. We might even have to even actually have a movie set one time on
Yeah,
the
well,
show.
we
you
need
know,
to do
use
that.
a-
I'm sure.
Use a screen of something
I'm
else.
sure my
you
boy
know?
Kareem could hook that up, man. Make a,
You know, sketch comedy. Have y'all ever
Yeah.
been interested in anything like that?
We down for anything that's
You
gonna
down
make
for
us
a little
money.
Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, we down for anything that's gonna make
we
us
could
money.
do it.
Just call Tease and he'll set it up. You know what I'm saying? We'll do everything.
Yeah. You know, have y'all been watching Saturday Night Live? They had some good ones last weekend. Did y'all see them?
I really used to like Saturday Night Live when they had Will Ferrell on it.
Oh yeah, Will Ferrell. He's just something special. And he's a very special man, Will Ferrell.
up, man.
Will, if you're listening, I want you to know how special you really are deep inside, and you know that's kind of his sense of humor. You know, this kind of like, mock seriousness. Sometimes it's very good. But what other? What about movies? Y'all get into any movies or TV shows recently?
I mean, no. I mean, I watch certain movies all the time that I always was into, like Paid in Full, Money Making Me. That's
man,
my
all
boy.
the classics. All the classics, man. The Godfather, Goodfellas, Scarface. All the classic movies, man. We love that. But a movie that I seen recently that really caught my eye was 12 Years of Slavery. You seen that?
No. Was it good?
It was pretty graphic. You seen Django?
I love Django.
Yeah, it's more
my
graphic
show
than
is
that.
a lot like Django.
It's more graphic than Django, but it's about a guy. I mean, you should watch the movie, but I ain't gonna tell the whole plot.
But it's a serious drama. It's a
drama.
powerful feeling.
This man, he was a free man. They took him and they bonded him into change for 12 years till he wrote his friends in the north and they came and got him. But it's a lot happening in between that. Long story short, it's a good movie. You should really check it out.
Absolutely. What about TV shows recently?
All I watch is ESPN for
That's
real.
it.
Yeah, I've been watching ESPN a lot too. I have to say.
I mean, I
would say if Trio setting out on, I don't think it's worth watching.
I'm
TV.
about to say because I don't even.
Yeah, that's right. We are the TV.
We don't even watch music shows because if we're not on there, it don't need to be watched.
That's right. And sometimes I think watching too much of that stuff can almost get in the way of your original spark. Sometimes.
See, this is the lesson that we learned about that. If you focus on yourself, it won't throw you off. We focus on us.
Absolutely, and that's how it's done. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about did y'all hear about the Obamacare girl? She was basically posing on the Obamacare website, a Latino woman from Colombia, and she's been made fun of, I guess, because of her expressions or whatever. Different TV shows have made fun of her, in joking about Obamacare, and she finally came out and said, it hurt her feelings. She didn't appreciate it. And she wasn't even paid. Can you believe that? They said, we're going to use you for promotional material about health care.
She was
the model for the website, and they did not even pay her. They got her to do that in exchange for photos. The Obamacare website. Don't you think the main model on the Obamacare website deserves some bread?
I always felt like if you work, you should get paid the same day. I can never have a 9 to 5. I can't wait 2 weeks to get paid. If I did a work today, I need my money today. I ain't going home and waiting for you to pay me.
And on that note, if you want to book Trio Set, T, what's the number, T? 44. Okay, 449313822 if you want to book Trio Set. Same day, same show, same pay. We don't do that. Let me pay you on the back end. No, same day pay.
Yes. And what venues are you open to?
We're open to any venues that will pay us, yes.
And how much does it usually go for?
We can work that out.
Yeah, we could work that out. We'll work it out.
Well, I mean, Huey Lewis charges $100,000 to play at corporate weddings. I mean, y'all aren't quite in that range, are you?
No, not yet. But give us like another year, we probably will be. But right now, we'll work out a good deal with you before the mixtape drop.
Mm-hmm. All right. And you guys are naturally creative, and I like having people that are naturally creative here on the show to just rap out about all sorts of things all the time. And anything else? What about? I mean, do y'all think now a cop in the elementary school shooting in Connecticut has reported that he got PTSD after the incident, and he got mentally ill, and he wants disability for Sandy Hook, and they won't pay him. And now, do you think he needs disability benefits because of the PTSD, or do you think he's just being a pussy? Do you think he's being a pussy?
But was he in the shooting though? Was he there when it occurred?
He was there.
I mean, he might be traumatized. You know, some people
look,
ain't
I'ma say
really.
this, man. If somebody got to hustle and trying to get paid, I'm all for you. Get your check however you get your check. It ain't for me. It ain't for me to say whether this man right or wrong. He know what he got to do, and he got to look at himself in the mirror.
I agree, absolutely. And it sounded like he'd been through a process with it. He'd given it some thought.
All right, look, I'm going to tell you, I'm a barber, right? So I meet a lot of different people. They come in, they tell me their story. I met a man, he was in the military for 20 years. 20 years. Never shot a gun at anybody. Bullets never flew past his head. At a desk, behind a desk, pushing pencils his whole life. He getting post-traumatic stress syndrome and disability.
So wow, okay. What you saying, he faking?
I'm not saying he faking it.
You're just saying it affects people differently. It affects people. That's right.
Yeah, it is a lot of people.
There's a lot of veterans not getting enough.
He should, that's how I felt. Other people need it. You don't really need it. He get disability and retirement and PSD. He eating.
I mean, you don't, but that's what I'm saying though. You don't know people's situation, Cowboy. That's why you gotta focus on yourself. So he really might be going through something.
Absolutely,
he really might be
absolutely,
going through something.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he might be depressed because
he didn't do enough. He couldn't stop it.
He might feel to let his country down or something.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, I'm glad you support that because I was afraid y'all would have that overly macho view.
Look, salute to the troops, everybody who got to do with the the whole Army, Navy, military. Salute you for doing what you do.
Let me tell you something about me. My mother raised 4 boys by herself.
Straight up.
I know about trying to make it. So I ain't worried about what somebody else doing. I'm focused on what I got to do and how we gonna make it together.
Absolutely, absolutely. There's no reason to do anything else.
Ain't no reason to be worried about somebody else or losing. We trying to win. We trying to get ours. We not judging nobody else on for how they do what they do. That ain't my place. It ain't my responsibility. My responsibility is to make sure food on the table for me and my compadres.
And now, when you all pray, what image of deities do you pray to? Do you pray to all different sorts of images of deities? I mean, as far as, are y'all kind of one God, all religions under one God, one mountain, many paths people? Or y'all in a specific area?
I feel like it's only one. It's only one. It all links back to one source.
Right.
So you choose whatever avenue, whatever streets you decide to get there, as long as you get back to the source, then that's you and your religion.
It's your journey home. Your journey home, absolutely. And it's different from person to person.
People have different spiritual beliefs and everything too. Like I feel like me and my people were very involved with spirits. You know what I'm saying? Like we have people who we lost.
Ancestors is very strong.
Even people who died, like my best friend, like I told you, got killed when I was 22. Like I talk to him all the time. He's a spirit that lives within me, like every day.
Absolutely. I mean, Pac had that a lyric in a song about talking to my homies that are buried.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah,
definitely. There's a lot of spiritualism traditions too that come out of different indigenous communities that can have some very, very strong energy to it.
Yeah, definitely so. Definitely right.
And now, as far as being in Atlanta, now do y'all see yourselves potentially at one point in time playing on Saturday Night Live?
I mean, that would be something that I'd be very interested in doing and being on Saturday Night Live or, any, what's the other guy, Johnny Daly? Is it Johnny Daly? Oh, David
Jimmy
Letterman.
Fallon.
Yeah, Jimmy Fallon or David Letterman, anything
yeah, they
like
do,
that.
they do some good sketches.
Yeah, we'll do anything like that. We'll definitely will. Yeah.
But so we'll hear another song and then we'll be back. Do y'all have another song of yours you want to share, bless us with?
Yeah, we could drop another.
We'll do another one from Trio Set. Here on the Graveyard Cowboy radio show, winding up the night. This is Trio Set, Swag Church, November 29th, Black Music Awards. So cool. First, our sponsor, Immortal Magic, immortalmagic.com. Go to immortalmagic.com and buy a statue of Isis.
Straight up, man. November 29th, Swag Church. Here go No right here. Turn up.
So don't get up off my dick, no homos. I swear these niggas telling, gotta be the I'ma act a clown on these nigga bozo. Get your own style, by him mine's a no-no. Shorty, that's a no-no, they living life so-so. I just hit for 50, dog, but keep that on the low-low. I keep her coming back, Shorty call that wood yo-yo. He don't want no beef, I promise Shorty, that's a no-no.
My whole clique on go-go, Trynas is a no-no. Act bad if you wanna get your ass in with that fofo. We got lean in that green and you know we got that snow-go. I run shit around this big nigga, ask about that trio. Wild light, did my OG, but I pull him out that Zudo. Big bean, talk the kid the game, but keep that on the low-low. Got them green eye nigga, why y'all nigga looking so look. I don't talk to stranger, but they might be the popo. Swift a nigga out he can, man, that just how it go though. Trio shooting movies, 2 thumbs up, I thought that you should know though. And you looking for your bitch, but the kid done stole your hodo. Send them goons at your nigga and they kicking through your front door. I'm the hottest
so
in the city.
don't get up off my dick, no homos. I swear these niggas telling, gotta be the po-po. I'ma act a clown on these nigga bozo. Get your own style, by him mine's a no-no. Shorty, that's a no-no, they living life so-so. I just hit for 50, dog, but keep that on the low-low. I keep her coming back, Shorty call that wood yo-yo. He don't want no beef, I promise Shorty, that's a no-no.
My style oh so loco, biting mine a no-no. Your girl saw me in the mall, she asked me for a photo. I keep it on a low pro, so I tell her no. Then I took her to the house, we kicked it like a dojo. Y'all niggas so, we playing on a dream team. Trio Set, shooting movies every time we hit the scene. We playing by our own rules, wildlife got our own lane. We straight up out that jungle, we run that rock, don't fumble. Last time I caught a case, man, I had to cash out. Next time I see 12, man, I'm gonna mash out. Got a harebrained scheme, how we can make it milli. Break bread, pass the wine, holla Trio if you feel me.
So don't get up off my dick, no homos. I swear these niggas telling, gotta be the po-po. I'ma act a clown on these nigga bozo. Get your own style, by him mine's a no-no. Shorty, that's a no-no, they living life so-so. I just hit for 50, dog, but keep that on the low-low. I keep her coming back, Shorty call that wood yo-yo. He don't want no beef, I promise Shorty, that's a no-no.
Cartier BB kicking it like I'm in a dojo. Yeah, I ride horses, but I never play no polo. Get money, stay fly, that's sorta like my motto. Put on, I do big shit, but never hit the lotto. Bullets coming rapidly, that's a fully auto. I'm fucking with her casually, a different one tomorrow. Then I hit my Migo, man, my Migo name Ricardo. Fucking with my people, man, my people go retardo. Might just have a fully auto, might just have a fofo. I'm riding with the set like a nigga saying ho ho. Feeling coopy, so you know I had to put up the photo. I'm feeling coopy, so you know I had to put up the photo. Ay.
So don't get up off my dick, no homo. I swear these niggas telling, gotta be the po-po. I'ma act a clown on these nigga bozo. Get your own style, by him mine's a no-no. Shorty, that's a no-no, they living life so-so. I just hit for 50, dog, but keep that on the low-low. I keep her coming back, shorty call that wood yo-yo. He don't want no beef, I promise shorty, that's a no-no.
Yo, Trio, Too Cool, Cartier, I got it, Fun G, 1-1, go, go, Too Cool, yeah, 3 fucking strikes, nigga, young boss, nigga, shit, go, turn up, bring, go. I need extra hands just to count up all this cash. Extra money got me living life so fucking fast. Extra, 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 extra. I need extra hands just to count up all this cash. Extra money got me living life so fucking fast. Extra, 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 extra. I need it. Wake up in the morning, yeah, looking for a play. Call around in my circle, what's the play for the day? 20 P's at the house, and I'm catching all them plays. Call my nigga Swole, got the Mega 11 and he bustin'. And I run my fucking mob for a nigga like I'm Russian. Swift a nigga out his cash, instead of codeine, the nigga get tussin'. Made 20K in Woodland chasing, nigga, I ain't bluffing. I be slutting all these hoes that these fuck niggas be cutting. Pull up in some.
Did I hear you? We are the Graveyard Cowboy Radio Show. We're right back. We're closing down the night, and Kareem has an announcement. No, I was talking to them. Oh, all right. Then Kareem has no announcement, and Trio Set's gonna give us a final thought of the evening, and we're gonna sign out here at the Graveyard Cowboy Radio Show. So what are your final thoughts?
Man, it's Too Cool Brand. First, before I get my final thoughts, I want to say, man, November 29th, Swag Church, livemixtapes.com, iTunes. Follow us on YouTube. Check out all our music videos, interviews, and everything like that at YouTube at Trio Set. Follow us on Twitter at Trio Set. Facebook at Trio Set. Follow Too Cool Brand on Instagram, Cool Ass Brand, COOL ass, and then Brand, 2 S's on ass, and then Brand, BRAN. Follow my boy Von G, T_Raf_Trio. You feel me? And be at Wild Bills tomorrow, 7:00, man, for the Scorpio Fest. We're gonna be in the building.
Right. And I'm the Graveyard Cowboy. My website's thegraveyardcowboy.com. Thegraveyardcowboy.com. Just look for videos on YouTube. Type in the Graveyard Cowboy on YouTube. See what comes up. Some interesting little snippets of the Graveyard Cowboy show on YouTube and Facebook. And I am taking off with my friends for the night. Y'all have a good, safe evening, Atlanta.
Let's go. Let's go.
I'm going for the green, nigga.